Oh, the Trembolo Melchizedek. Yes, vaguely, yes.
Unbelievable.
Not enough.
I just came across this
that.
today. But so I'm in Egypt, I go to the Gizeh pyramids, do my ceremony there, bring those stones with me at the portal of Isis. And then I go
to...
to...
from Egypt?
Yeah.
Oh.
And then I went with my drum to the tomb of Akhenaten, the royal tomb of Akhenaten.
Yeah.
And to play my drum in there. And turns out there's 3 tombs.
Oh.
I didn't know that. And then, look. So basically that's me in the tomb in between those 2 tombs. And they let me play my drum in there. What?
Wow, look at you.
And then I connected with the guys there, and this is like a crystal from the mountain of the royal tomb of Akhenaten in Nefertiti, that the guy who lives there.
This one?
Yeah.
Wow.
And all of those as well.
Wow.
And then I'm in between those 2 chambers, one of Akhenaten and one of Nefertiti. Yeah. And I play my drum. And after I play, look, I haven't got my fingers on the drum anymore.
Yeah.
And so this is only the echo of those chambers. No hands.
Oh my God.
This is
amazing.
Bonkers. And then, so this is the Vesica Pisces of those 2 burial chambers. Unbelievable. Yeah. Goosebumps all the way down.
Yeah.
And then I come and I've got all those crystals. And then I read about this book. Yeah. And then David, he goes, oh yeah, in this book he talks about like that Akhenaten and Nefertiti came here with crystal grid, Christ consciousness template, and that those 2 guys, they anchor the technology in the landscape to access higher consciousness with ancient technology from Atlantis. And now I'm like, whoa, hang on guys. So I came to the realization that with the Sonic Temple of Avalon, with the light and the sound, that's recreating the Temple of Light and the Temple of Sound from the times of Atlantis. Then I go to Egypt. I come back with that, and we're using that to kind of like, well, there's the peacemaker pulse all around the world at the same time, creating music with that, anchoring the light of Christ into the planetary grid. Now David comes with that today on the May the 4th. Bonkers! Yeah. And in this book it's described that they came to establish this crystal grid for the Christ consciousness and stuff, and I'm like, huh? And then I've got all those crystals, and then I'm like, I've got this pulse, and then so the pulse goes out in a ripple. That's why I've got here the Vesica Pisces. And then imagine all of those sacred sites all around the world that I've always been talking about with those crystals and this pulse. Yeah. A flower of life on the whole flipping planet. What? Yeah. As predicted by Trembolo Melchizedek, the ancient secret of the flower of life, Egyptian mysteries, like.
It's funny how it just all links.
That's not funny, that's bonkers. This can't be. I only went through with my... How am I supposed to know that they let me play my drum in the tomb of Akhenaten? Yeah. How am I supposed to know that they've got 3 chambers in there? How do I end up in the middle chamber, listen to that and realize like, whoa, so Meritaten, she's Scotia, that died in Ireland. Then I took this pulse together with the crystals to the tomb of Scotia in Ireland. Did a ceremony there. Did a ceremony up in the Peace Garden next to St. John the Baptist Church, Tralee, to bring her energies back into this 3D reality. That was my main thing. And now, today, on May the 4th, I realize I brought her back into this reality with all of that, the crystals, the pulse, to fulfill this prophecy. Dun, dun, dun. This is like, whoa, well, it is what it is.
Fabulous.
What the fuck? And it's always on days like, so today, like a shitstorm is breaking out against me on Facebook with like accusations and da 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 da. and I just don't react.
Yeah.
I'm just like,
Yeah.
I can stand in my truth. I can let all that pass, and I transmute this shitstorm into these realizations.
Yeah.
I could have spent all day on Facebook arguing with people. Instead, I didn't, and as a result, I receive this key of the flower of life in the Egyptian mysteries in Akhenaten and Nefertiti.
Far better than like this versus this.
That's
You know.
unbefitting.
I love that sound. It's so good.
That on
It feels so good.
a big speaker.
Yeah.